Good morning team, welcome back to another YouTube video. It is race week. It's currently Tuesday morning and I'm on my 50-minute easy run before heading home, packing and going to the airport. We're going to the airport in about 2.5 hours. I haven't packed yet, but it won't take long. But yeah, I'll keep this intro short and sweet, noting that it's going to be a weekly vlog and there's going to be a lot of content that I film over the next week or so. But yeah, very excited, feeling fresh. Legs feel good. Try not to get too carried away on this run. I could easily do like a few threshold efforts right now, but holding back, which is a good sign, means the body is fresh. I will do a few strides though, just to tap into a little bit of intensity, make sure I'm feeling sharp for this week. But yes, come with us to Chicago for the HYROX World Championships. I'm sure it'll be a roller coaster of emotions, or not. I would like something plain sailing, but that would be boring, wouldn't it? Anyway guys, I'm going to finish this run. I'll see you at the airport. We are ready to travel. Manchester to Dublin, Dublin to Chicago. Leg one of the journey complete. We're now in Dublin, but we're going through US customs. Never seen so much leg room. So we have arrived. There is a girl on a mission to get to the hotel. Good morning team from Chicago. Bear with me as I negotiate these steps. Well, we've landed. Jet lag 1. We was up at about 4 o'clock, stayed in bed till 5:30 trying to fight it. He's doing a Barry's class and I am going for a nice easy run. I've done 2x800 at like race pace and I'm now just sort of plodding really. I'm at Navy Pier where the event is taking place this weekend, just trying to suss out the area. I can already see lots of HYROX bags, so I know I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah, nice easy run, then it's breakfast time. Easy run with a few strides boxed off. As you can see, this is the track that I used for a little bit, and then yeah, a bit of exploring, but I'm not gonna lie, I probably ran for a bit too long there. I was just enjoying it. Maybe there's no such thing as too long when you're going easy, but there's definitely a bit of fatigue in the legs. That's good, because I've got 2 whole days to sort of recover now. Last bit of intensity really. Other than that, feeling good, but I am ravenous. I'm interested to see what the food's like out here. Imagine having that on your doorstep. So cool. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Whole Foods Market, but the place is incredible. Imagine just can't be bothered to cook for your family. Look at that. Chicken, veg, carbs, salmon. You explain. You vlog.
I wasn't actually going to vlog this evening because we've just come out for dinner, but I simply cannot not show you guys this. We both ordered a medium steak.
There's my
we're
fist
at
for
STK,
reference.
by the way. Also, let's just remember we're in America. Like, we probably should have.
Good morning, everybody. I realised that over the last sort of 24 hours, I've been vlogging, but just like using my phone to show you what I can see. So it's been like a POV for the last 24 hours, and actually zero context about what we've been up to. So yesterday we spent the day sort of mooching, exploring. We went to the HYROX venue. We've seen some familiar faces, and yeah, we just got our bearings really. And that's basically what I was filming without really speaking about what was going on. Today is when things really kick off. So we've got the elite race today. Tomorrow I race. But this morning we're actually heading to meet up with everyone for a My Protein and Puma shakeout run. Yeah, that should be good. Anyway, I'm wearing some glasses. What do they say on the side?
Oh, I love that.
Cold Sight. These are
They
new.
are lush.
These are a new brand, Cold Sight. These glasses are unreal. They were kindly gifted to me, and they were asking for my feedback. I went, I'll give you feedback, but I'm going to use them in America. They're going to be my Chicago glasses, and yeah, really like them. This is where we're going anyway.
Okay, is that it?
Somewhere over there, yeah.
Let's go get a coffee, please.
Here we've got the Puma My Protein shakeout run. Here we are, athlete registration. T-shirt this year as well. Right, Friday, 10 for... This is a well-oiled machine. The process is so simple. Okay, 13:20, this is me. Team England for me. Not Team England for Zoe. Her T-shirt wasn't there. Second year running, no T-shirt for you.
It's so annoying, I don't know why.
Anyway, we're just enjoying a nice Coke on the rooftop. And soon it'll be time to eat, you know it, and then watch the races. Well, I thought that would be the case, but it wasn't actually the case.
No, so
Nando's American style.
that's his Friday solo one. That's his tomorrow.
Oh, really? I got two.
Is there?
I got a large and extra small.
Have you got some there? Oh, no, it's video. I love you. No, you want it, won't it? You've got Belgium, you've got the Netherlands all out to get them. But what about our winners from London? Came out.
Wow, what an evening of racing. Women's and men's racing was really good, wasn't it, Zoe?
Loved it.
Oh wait, your hat.
Ignore me.
She thinks she looks really
No,
cool.
it was just getting a bit hot on my head.
We've been having a little post-race debrief of all the races we watched tonight. But yeah, my turn tomorrow. Really excited, feel good, can't wait. And I probably had a bit of FOMO, not gonna lie. In like a good way, like I'm not entitled to race in that race because I'm not good enough yet, but like...
Mate, it gave you like, it gave you the push, not the push, but like...
Motivation, the inspiration, the push,
What am I looking for?
the nudge,
It gave you the, oh, do you know?
the ammo.
The ammo, it gave you the ammunition
Gave-
you
gave-
need
yeah.
for this next season.
I was thinking, right, whatever emotions I'm feeling right now, I'm not actually going to do this, but this is what I was thinking, right? Whatever emotions I'm feeling right now, I'm going to record a video so that when I'm like struggling and I'm finding it hard when I'm training and it's like cold, I'm going to tell myself that this is how I felt. This is how I felt when I watched all those guys racing. But I ain't going to do that. Maybe I'll just watch this video back. But yeah, my turn tomorrow. Can't wait.
I can't wait either. I'm gonna smash it.
I'm going to do what I do. I'm just going to like send it from the first lap. I'm just going to absolutely pull the pin in true Danny Ray style. I'm just going to run
And
so
you're gonna
quick
win the ski.
and I'm just going to hold on. Hopefully you see me in the ski erg in first place. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Good morning. It's the morning before the race. We've got 2 porridge pots with 15 grams of honey in each. Morning of the race, yeah. Morning before the race. I've got a fruit smoothie. I've been drinking electrolytes quite actively, to be fair. And I've also had breakfast burrito. 1 times tortilla, 15 grams of honey. I've actually had that twice. That goes down an absolute treat, by the way. I was thinking about taking the breakfast burrito a step further and actually putting my oats into the wrap. But that's just absolutely taking the mickey, so I'm not going to do that. I've also had half a protein flapjack just to get some carbs and protein on. And yeah, this will pretty much be my breakfast. And then I'll have another couple of these later on. I'll also have another couple of these. Rice Krispies bars, just sort of low residue, high carb snacks, just to keep me tied over. And of course, you guys know me well. Caffeine will be going down range just before the race. But in terms of breakfast, this is what we're dealing with. Team, how are we doing? I've just tucked myself behind the My Protein stand in the ballroom in the main sort of brand area. I'm actually going to go out and get warmed up now, so this is the last time you'll see me until after the race. Zoe is going to film some race content, so last YouTube I didn't have any race content, but this time there will be some. But yeah, very nervous. I'm just going to do what I normally do. I was joking last night about sending it. That is not Danny race style. Danny race style is going off nice and steady and easing into the race. But there we go. Pre-workout will be going down range, warm-up will be done, and we'll get going. But yeah, see you after.
Just to put it into context, Danny's third from last currently on the ski. All these people in front of him. Let's just see where he finishes. He's got green shorts on, third from the end there. He'll be finishing up any second. There we go. Perfect, Danny, perfect, well done. That's Danny just into the sled now. There in the green shorts. I actually think he's going to be second off the push here. And that's on pacing the start of the race. Nice Sean, well done. There you go. Second off that sled. Unreal run off the sled. Here he comes. Yes, Danny! Yes, nice. Come on now. Good. You got this. You got this. Danny just into the sled pull now. He's one full length behind the leader, which is Sean Noble. Let's go, lads, well done! There he is, nice. Danny, alright? You're okay. Let's go, Danny, let's go!
Race debrief will come later. More importantly, we've got pizza to eat. I need this so much. Good morning team, it's the day after the race and the morning of mine and Zoe's mixed doubles race. We're just on our way to Joe and the Juice, and I recognise that I've not actually spoke about yesterday's race yet. But yeah, I was actually quite pleased when I finished the race. Not like overly pleased, more like mixed emotions. It's really funny, like 2 weeks ago, you can feel so strong and controlled and almost like effortless, and then 2 weeks later it's the same race. It's exactly the same race, the same format, and it can just really, really humble you. I went out with the usual execution of going in, pacing it early, not getting too excited, and I did that pretty perfectly, to be fair, because I look at the storyline of my placement and I was like 250th coming into the ski, and then I start to chip away and I ended up being like 8th overall into the sled push, or after the sled push. So that's kind of like typical my way of racing. And then the sled pull really is where I think I entered into survival mode. It was really tough, and it's kind of like make or break for me. Like a really, like I say, easy. A good sled pull, you get some sleds where they kind of move quite well, you know, sets up the rest of the race for me. A hard sled pull really fatigues the legs and the central nervous system. The point where I just was in survival mode pretty much straight away going into the run after the sled pull. Burpees, I had to work so hard on the burpees. You know, I kind of have a time in my mind of what I want to achieve on them, knowing that I can get down to like 2:38 in Cardiff to, you know, around the 3 minute mark. I had to work really hard to do them in 3 minutes. And a big telltale sign for me when I'm doing races is I hug the inside lane, and I can normally communicate to people saying that I'm coming through, or, you know, I'm coming inside. I couldn't even do that. I had zero energy. I was absolutely zapped. That's the only way I can describe it. Zapped of energy. Yeah, like I finished and I was kind of like positive about how things went. I was like, okay, yeah, that was really hard, but I've gave it my all. Timings are kind of really irrelevant when you're racing against everybody in the same conditions and you get everyone together at one race. It doesn't really matter what time you get, it's all about the placement. So 12th in my age category, 38th in the world as it stands. There's still a couple of races going on today. UK wise, I haven't really looked broadly, but I think in my age category, second in the UK. Look, I know I should be coming higher, or at least I'm good enough to come higher, but in this sport you have to be like tip top. You have to be in the best shape, best condition, and you have to have everything going for you. If you're slightly like 5% off, then it will show in a race like that 100%. Like before the race, I was up at 3:30 in the morning. I think I slept for like 4.5 hours and I just felt completely drained even before starting. Really have to be on the money, which is great because it makes things more exciting. But yeah, if anyone's wondering, the sled carpets, the pull is noticeably harder. I've never dropped the kettlebell so many times in my life. Anyway, we've got a race today, so now it's time for some breakfast at Joe and the Juice. I don't know what I'm doing on this thing. Hate these machines. Anyway, me and Zoe are getting warmed up, ready for race 2 of the weekend, but I'll see you after.
Let's go, Danny! Woo! Yes, Danny!
Good morning guys, it's Sunday, it's the last day, it's race number 3, and finally we're on the home straight. I never debriefed yesterday's race. I think Zoe debriefed it on her vlog, but yeah, it was a really fun one, loved it. We just went out there and enjoyed it, and yeah, like Zoe said, we got our spot at the World Champ, so why not just go and enjoy this one? So that's exactly what we did, and I'm now repeating yesterday's routine because if it ain't broken, you don't need to fix it. I'm off to Joe and the Juice for a coffee, for a juice, for a porridge, get the carbs and caffeine in, and get ready for what is going to be a big, fast pro doubles race with my mate Liam. And he is a lot faster than me, so I'm preempting how much this one's going to hurt mentally. So if it doesn't hurt, that's an absolute bonus. I'm actually feeling, again, like yesterday. I felt better yesterday than what I did the day before today. I feel 10 times better again. Maybe ask me the same question tomorrow and I'll probably say not a chance, but things are looking good for the last race today, so yeah, let's see how we get on.
Chicago!
And the final 10 for these gentlemen, will they do it?
Let's go!
Here we go! Come on! I need to close it! 99!
Your world champions in the 16 to 29 by just 15 seconds. Liam and Danny, congratulations!
Well. I was feeling good this morning. I finally woke up feeling good. Sorry I'm very loud, but it's loud in here. But we're first place, age category world champion in the age group. We'll see what we are overall. That's what I'm really wanting. But yeah, me and Liam smashed it. Liam's an absolute machine. His running is top tier. Like, I can run those paces, but you know, it's hard for me, whereas Liam just kind of gets into his rhythm and recovers. So yeah, he carried me on those runs. That's what a good doubles pair does. Anyway, time for a beer and I'll update you later. But first place for us.
In first place in your world champions by just 15 seconds with a finishing time of 50 minutes and 35 seconds from Great Britain. Give it up for Liam McCroary and Danny Ray. Let's give these gentlemen one more huge round of applause.
Au revoir, that's stuff.
When it was out to Lake Michigan, what did it take with it? Well, all along here were businesses. There were tanneries, factories, and so forth.
Wow, and there we have it. That is the end of the World Champs. Honestly, it is a very busy, tiring, crazy, overstimulating few days. Doing just one HYROX race or two HYROX races in a weekend anywhere, you leave it feeling like pretty shattered. But the World Champs, where there's multiple events going on, lots of people that you see, lots of racing in my case. Yeah, it takes a few days to get over it. So racing 3 days back to back. I don't know what the total sort of mileage or kilometers accumulated is, but somewhere around the 30k region, alongside functional activity, polished off with an after party, polished that off even more with some jet lag. It's a full-on few days. So hats off to anybody that managed to train after all of that after party and then the jet lag as well. I have not even faced the gym. I went to the gym today, not to train, but just to use like the spa and stuff. And I didn't even cross my mind to go and lift a few weights or train. But for some reason, as the day's progressing, I can't wait to train again, which makes no sense whatsoever. But I'm going to go to running club tonight and do a track session. I'm not on a plan at the minute. I've got no programming, kind of just sort of like doing whatever I enjoy doing. And I just had the urge. There's a running session on tonight on a track. I'm sure there's going to be some club runners that are 10 times better than me, so that'll be good to get dragged around with them. Yeah, running club tonight, and then what's next really? I said on my Instagram account, I'm basically going to revisit things that I enjoy doing that I haven't really done for some time, because I've been sort of very much focused on HYROX. I say that I did an outlaw last month, but you know, things like hiking and camping and trail running and just general freestyling for the next couple of months. At the end of August, I've got a backyard ultra with the Red On team, basically doing 4 miles every hour for as long as it takes for everyone to back out, basically. So yeah, hopefully over the next couple of months, the sort of style of training that you see me do will near enough be the same, but you'll see some different things thrown in there. Like I said, hiking and wild camping and, you know, doing things that I don't often do. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to kind of a bit of freedom, really. Just being less strict, I think, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, in terms of the World Championships, great success. I did say there'd be a roller coaster of emotions, and it definitely was. Solo racing, not quite where I wanted it to be, given how well Cardiff went, but then was able to finish the weekend on a high with a doubles race with Liam, of which he absolutely dragged me on those runs, which is what you want in a doubles partner. So great to be able to line up with Liam and yeah, try and keep up with him. And it basically sort of allowed me to see where my strengths lie, but also where my weaknesses lie ahead of the new season, which for me, I don't know when that will start. Most likely in one of the UK events, September, October time. But it's going to be nice for a couple of months anyway, not having to think too much about HYROX, albeit When I say that, of course, I'll be trying to focus on where my weaker areas are for HYROX. So although I won't be thinking about races and when the next race is going to be, I'll definitely be training kind of with HYROX in mind. Particularly for me, I need to improve in the strength department now that those sleds are a bit more pesky and a bit more harder, but then also I need the running to feel easier. So come up with a plan in the next couple of weeks and then start training ahead of the UK events. I'm going to be racing in a trail run this weekend. I might vlog that. I'm not too sure just yet, but I don't know when you'll next see me. I'll definitely come up with a plan though, and look to get something out pretty soon. I actually bumped into a lot of people at the weekend who were talking about my YouTube, and I was actually gobsmacked at the amount of feedback it got from a lot of people that I kind of just didn't expect to watch it really. They're like, oh yeah, I really enjoy your vlogs, which was amazing. Some of the feedback I did get though was I need to get myself a DJI. People found it quite hilarious that I'm filming it on my phone. But yeah, I do agree, but I also find this much easier. So we'll see what happens in the camera department. So yeah, thank you to everyone that got this far, and I will see you on the next one.